Welcome back to Tony's Board Life. I, of course, am Tony, and today we're going to do something that I haven't done for a little while. We are going to do an unboxing. Now, the question is, what are we going to unbox today? Today, we are going to unbox The American Civil War by Worthington Publishing. Refight 12 of the greatest battles for the American Civil War using the Hold the Line game system with blocks and labels. Hold the Line American Civil War is a block game that uses modified rules from Hold the Line game system. Infantry, artillery, cavalry, leaders, and even gunboats are deployed on the board, allowing the players to refight the greatest battles from the American Civil War. 2 players can be played solitaire. That's one of the reasons why I like this. 3 out of 10 difficulty, ages 13 and up. Victory within 2 hours. Game components: game board, wooden game blocks, labels, terrain, tiles, cards, dice, rules, and scenario books. So again, this is by Worthington Publishing, and let's get the shrink wrap off it and get started. The shrink wrap is off, so let's open this game up. So let's kind of go through this real quick. So we have our blue blocks, Union, our gray blocks, our dice, looks like 4d6s, well they're all d6s, but 4 are the standard, one of them is color coordinated. We have our rule book, which we'll get into. We have our scenario books. Again, we'll get into that next. We have, looks like, our game tracks and one-sided. So I'm assuming turn tracks, different tracks on this, victory point tracks, I'm assuming. We also have the unit movement track. And then we have our terrain information. Get 2 of those. We have our ooh, I like these. So we'll take a look at some of these. These are really good labels. We'll have to play around and see how they work out. So you have 1, 2, and it looks like 3 label sheets. We have 3 terrain tiles, and we'll go through those. And we have our game board. So let's take a little deeper look into what each of these things are. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rule book. By the way, game design by Mike Wiley and Grant Wiley. Art and layout by Sean Cook. Copyright 2018. So we have our rules, Hold the Line game system. We have terrain effects, combat, movement, line of sight, morale. We have the terrain types here. Game units. Unit types are infantry, cavalry, artillery, gunboats, and leaders, and victory point counters. And here we have our setups for cav. 1 flag infantry block and 3 non-flag infantry blocks. Cav is 1 cav and 1 non-cav, 1 with a flag, 1 not. Artillery is the same as the cav. Gunboat is 1 block and the leader is 1 block. Scenarios, we'll see. Hex limit, no more than 1 infantry unit, artillery unit, or can be in a hex at a time. We have our game turn segment. So first player rolls and determines random action points available and adds to the command points for his total. So here's the difference. Think of it similarly as Command and Colors, except for instead of having your cards, you roll dice, you get so many action points, and you use those action points up each turn. They don't roll over, but you use those action points each turn to move, attack, things along those lines. So you use that instead of the cards. The other system that's very similar to the Hold the Line system is the Horse and Musket system by Hollenspiele. And I have just ordered their upgrade kit. I had sold a previous game, so I wanted to order that. So we have our action phase, which is goes through AP, or action point determination, movement, combat, fire combat, line of sight, close combat retreat, displacement, leader movement, and leader's effects on combat, leader rally, victory conditions, and there are some advanced rules here, which we will go through at a later time. So let's take a look at the scenarios. So the first one right on this is the first Battle of First Bull Run, July 21st, 1861. So it goes through, you have how things are set up here. And then, so you have your Union, and then you have your Confederates right here as they go through. Confederates do get reinforcements on turn 8. So it goes through with this, the setup. Union 6 victory points by turn 18, Confederate 6 victory points, or avoid a Union victory. Only the Union player scores victory points for controlling the VP markers. So we'll get into that, these VP markers particularly right here. So we'll get into that as we play the game. We have Shiloh, Cross Keys, and Port Republic. So what's going to be interesting here is I was looking at Port Republic in a different version of a game, Death Valley, and I was looking to play that. So I'm not going to play the two to compare the two, but it would be neat to play that battle and then play this one. It's two totally different systems, so it's one of those things that, you know, this is, I hate to use the word more simpler, but because there's a lot of nuance to these games, but it's definitely simpler. Antietam, Chancellorsville. We have Champion Hill. We have Gettysburg, the Little Round Top. So that's pretty cool to have the Little Round Top scenarios right here. So we have the Confederates coming up. So that's pretty cool. We have Chickamauga, Missionary Ridge, the Wilderness, Assault on St. Petersburg, and finally Kennesaw Mountain, June 27th, 1864. So those are the scenarios and those are the rules that you got with that. So what I wanted to show you with this is the game board right here, pretty open. But as you notice, there was plenty of terrain that they have. So looking at, we have 3 terrain tiles. So we have our woods. So we just pop them out wherever it says to put it, and it goes right there. So we've got, we'll make a little forest here. There we go. We got a little forest. We have, you know, hey, let's get a bridge here. Maybe, and then can always do like a couple of rivers here, river bends. We're gonna zigzag this one like this. And then, hey, we've got a hill. We've got to defend some sort of a hill, right? So let's put the hill right here. So, and then we have our, so we're going to set up some trench lines here, fortifications right here. And we've got our little villages, little towns, things like that. So, so our hill and our entrenchments are protecting this neat little town. So, well, it's kind of neat. You have a few things. Oh, and of course, flip them over. There's more here. So we have like more of a river with some bridges on that one. We have some more straight rivers. So kind of gives you the opportunity to do quite a bit more with all the tile sheets and everything like that. So that's the board. Yep, that's the board. So I got one of the blocks out here. So I kind of wanted to show you what one of the blocks looked like finished. And I'm going to show you exactly the process to do it. So we're going to go ahead and peel off one of these stickers. So then I'm trying to do this through the camera, so it may not be exactly perfect, but it'll be close enough. So I have a yellow, and then another yellow one. So we're going to go ahead and put it on here. And there we go. So now we have a complete block. So this is what the blocks look like. Now, if you've seen my episode with my daughter playing Commands and Colors, I will definitely be putting them like this so they can be seen a lot easier when I do play and record. But, so in this case, you are now... I've completed the unboxing of the American Civil War. Just kind of show you which one. I will be doing some playthroughs on it so you guys can see exactly how the game plays and you can make a decision for yourself. If you're curious, before I do a playthrough, My Own Worst Enemy actually has a game is already on his channel, so you can go check it out. Other than that, everybody have a great day, evening, night, or morning, depending on where you're watching this. And I will talk to everybody later. Bye.